are very defensively solid. Might be tough to break them down. Play hits underway. It'll be Beth Evans and Chantel Bongiovanni battling first. Pedersen makes a little touch with Millett. In fact, no, Millett makes the touch with Pedersen. Melbourne City with the first free kick of the day. Melbourne City in the white and red today. Adelaide Comets in the dark blue. They've Luke David, the Melbourne City goalkeeper, who will take the kick. Melbourne City playing very aggressively, all 4 players up pitch. Goes through the centre looking for Evans. Played wide for Mike. He can cross. And Millett, he almost had a goal there. Didn't let the shot away.
That was beautiful play there by Melbourne City. Unfortunately, Millett couldn't get onto the end of that.
Well, if they keep playing like that, they'll get a few fairly quickly. That was impressive stuff early. Chantel Bongiovanni now sets up with a goal kick, plays to Santo. Millett engaging, but Millett's already been beaten. Now he gets back into the play. Santo, though, is just very good on the ball. Even when he's off the ball, he seems to be in control of it. Wins his team a throw. Bit of discussion there between the Adelaide players. Looks like Chantel will be the person to take it. Goes for Santo. He runs to the left. Evans covering. Still in play. Santo just drives straight around it. Now it does roll out of play for an Adelaide throw.
That was well played there by Santo. Let's see what Adelaide can do from this attacking position on the field.
Well, Pedersen's trying to get in amongst the wall here. Meanwhile, Japs waiting at the far side. Santo sets up. He has a shot.
Oh!
Straight in! Massive hole behind the Melbourne City wall. Santo Bongiovanni finds it. We are underway just 2 minutes in. Adelaide 1, Melbourne 0.
What a goal by Santo Bongiovanni. Luke David was left gasping for air there at the back of his post. Santo, one of the best set pieces takers we've probably got in this country right now.
Probably one of the best players in general, I feel. Absolutely stunning tournament from him so far. And hasn't he made an entrance into this match today? Santo and Mott. Now Evans playing with it, Santo. Probably don't want to give him too much of the ball. He'll find a way through anyone at the moment. Now the ball goes behind him. Mott plays it back to Evans. She looks to her left. Finding Millett. Back to Evans. Now Mott. Now Evans once more. Brilliant passing. Mott once again. Now Evans. Pedersen covering. Contact. And the contact is judged against Evans.
That was well played there by Pedersen. He really came in and broke up the play, which they really needed to. Melbourne City would move the ball around very lovely, as we've seen all week.
It was body on the line stuff. I personally thought he was the one who had made that contact. Probably easy to see down on the pitch here. Chantel's played it long. It's going to be
coming back.
It's going to be coming back though. Bit of luck there because that ball was going into no man's land. Oh, what a frantic start we've had, Ben.
We have, and it's been frantic from a team that we weren't expecting, to be honest.
Well, Adelaide have definitely been fast-paced all week. Melbourne, though, maybe not so much. Santo battling with Evans. I reckon, though, you'll call it a fair few goals today. That might be in. Santo playing it off the back of Evans. Now goes to Jap. He beats Mott. Evans playing for Mott. Doesn't get a good contact with it. Evans plays behind Jap. Now Millett punching.
Beautiful ball.
Behind Santo. It's a 2-on-1. It's going to be in favour of Melbourne. End-to-end stuff. This could be very exciting. Possibly a match for the ages. We're only 4 minutes in.
Thought that may have been called a bit of an advantage there.
Yeah, I think advantage may have been able to be had. There was a bit of a fast break happening. Nonetheless, they'll take the set piece. David plays to Evans. Don't think that was her intended play. David collecting though. Now approaching Bongiovanni. The two goalkeepers. Santo is out of the box. So Chantel has to remain back. David tries to cross. Santo though covering. Evans playing against Pedersen. It's 2-on-1. Pedersen and Santo were just too close. Santo probably needs to remember where his box is. It's just creeping out of it, possibly being a little bit too aggressive. You can see why, though, this match is going to be played at a frantic pace. Any mistakes can and will be punished. Evans looks for Mike. He has a touch off of Santo. Throw in. Santo and Evans had a little touch. Santo's very unhappy. He's calling for position, in fact. Evans will move out of the way. Now Santo's got free rein. He can do whatever he likes.
Once a team has called for their position, they can only call it once until the next player.
But you can move as a goalkeeper as much as you like now. That has been the recent rule change. David looking for the hole behind Santo. Can't find it. Mott heads for the sky. Play on called. Santo Bongiovanni collects it once the ball returns to the earth. Now Mott. He finds space behind Santo, but Santo's just quick enough to stay with it. Now he beats Mott. Goes at Millet.
Oh, beautiful run.
Santo's ball control on display here. Keeping it away from the back wheel of Millet. And now it's past him. Millet nearly colliding with Santo. Brilliant chair control to avoid him. Now Santo and Evans. That's come out off of Evans. Throw in for Adelaide.
Santo Bongiovanni has definitely started this game strong, hasn't he, Tom?
Certainly has. Man of the match stuff already. We're only 7 minutes in.
Take off too early, Tom.
Oh, look. If he's playing like the way he has, I don't think they don't want to be able to stop him. Beth Evans guarding the post much more closer this time. Don't want to make the same mistake. Chantal ends up with it after the play.
Well controlled.
She throws it back Evans. Evans seems to have won it. Chantal pulls out. Pedersen comes in. No two there. Evans running forward. Now looking at Santo. Goes behind him. Pedersen and Miller.
Surely this is yes. Santo Bongiovanni and Pedersen were getting too close there. No communication.
That's one of the things that may fall apart when the pace comes up as the talking goes out. The brain can only do so many things at once. Playing fast limits those things. But David taking the opportunity to slow it right down here. Plays for Mott. Goes behind David. Jap tries to play it past Evans. Can't do so. She looks to her left. Finding Millet. Bongiovanni shutting down. Now Evans. Bit of contact. Advantage being played. David against Santo. Calls from the Adelaide bench. Hold it there. Hold it there. Santo. David trying to go through him. Trying to blitz it through him. Can't do that. Santo nearly playing it off the back wheel there. More heavy hits there. But play on. Luke keeps it in. No, he doesn't.
Great chair control there by both players. 1-on-1.
It's impressive stuff, to say the least. I know that if I was in that situation, there would have been whistle called against me.
Adelaide have got to be careful they don't keep inviting Melbourne City down here for a attacking set piece. They are too deadly a team to not take full potential.
Well, now Santo ends up with it off the throw-in. He's battling against Evans. Just patience from the two of them now. Santo might be trying to slow it down. They had this lead early. Something that they couldn't do against Lions earlier in the week. Still battling these two. This is helping Adelaide every second that ticks past. 11.5 left. Santo trying to break free now. It's gone behind him and Evans. It'll be an Adelaide throw. Evans once again returning to the box. She's going right to the post. They know that Santo, he can get through there. In fact, now there is that gap once again.
Pedersen's going down the wing.
Possibly looking to try and move that wall around, make too much space, make too much possible areas. Pedersen there, not a great hit. And that's an unfortunate turnover. Pressure released. Evans looks for Mott. Goes past him, but it's come off him and gone out. So if you look at the three teams in the midfield, Ben, referring to Melbourne, Adelaide and Lions, which one of the three do you reckon doesn't make top 5? All three of them deserve to be there at the moment. One of them has to miss out, though, as that ball goes straight into the assistant referee. That looked painful.
I tell you what, Tom, I was talking to the Melbourne City head coach, Robbie Wright, earlier, and both saying how close this Nationals really is. Probably decent 4 or 5 teams that can really take it out, I think, on their given day, which includes these 2 teams along with the Brisbane Lions. I know we had a very tricky game against Brisbane Lions yesterday.
I would certainly say it was a great match for us. Unfortunate for you guys, though, just to have that match stolen at the death.
Yes.
As Rebecca Evans here will take the throw in for this one.
This game, along with the next game, the last game of today, is going to be quite pivotal to how the top 4 or 5 work out.
Certainly is. It's a very crucial element. We had a crucial match for the lower half of the table earlier as well. Sydney FC heading over the top of Moreton Bay Jets. That one there, Millett plays it out. Cross was a bit too heavy for him and nobody there to collect. Halfway through this first half, we will say, Chantel Bongiovanni now. Plays for Santo. Goes past Millett with ease. Evans tries to go behind Santo. There's a whistle. It's a 2-on-1. Melbourne City giving away a foul. You almost feel like for these 3 midfield teams, it's going to be about who can do the best against the 3 New South Wales teams. Santo plays it off Millett. Off the back of Pedersen now. Santo goes himself. Great save by Luke David. Santo mishit there. That's probably his first mishit of the day. Melbourne City hit the ball. They need to go forward. They've got the attacking prowess too. Both these teams very capable. Evans to Millett. Santo pushing forward. Evans plays in the pen, looking to Millett. Past Santo. Now Chantel called into action. Patience from her, well done. Evans looking for Millett, can't find him. Now Santo just watching patiently. He spins around, waiting. Trapping the ball now. Guarded by Evans. The 2 of them will battle in the wide areas of the park. It's come out off of Santo. Chance for Melbourne here if they can find a way through the wall. Looks like Mott's going to try the block play and then back out. Millett waiting at the far post. Instead they go behind Evans. Now David, the ball has moved. But they set up and Chantal puts it out for a corner.
It's Melbourne City's first real chance to score. See if they can capitalise.
Rebecca Evans here running the block play. We'll talk about block plays in a minute once this play is done. Luke David crossing back. No cross yet. Whistle blown. A bit of discussion happening down on the pitch. Possibly to do with the incorrect positioning of chairs. Now Millett moves into the box. Evans to the far side. She'll be looking for a shot to equalise. Jack and Pedersen not able to do much. That ball's too close to the defence, however, and it's going to bounce away for a throw.
That was well read there by Chantel Bongiovanni. And a decent enough clearance as well.
Great bit of play. Evans looking for Mott. She finds him, crosses. Millett shoots. That's gone in the air and saved by Chantel Bongiovanni. Probably wouldn't have been a goal anyway because it was too high. Great chance there created by Melbourne City. Pressure remains on. Screw starting to be tightened. Millett moves in now into the wall. Mott waiting at the far side. He's not an option yet, but Millett will be hoping to create space for him. Mott, though, being guarded by Pedersen. Can't quite get the position he wants. David tries to go through the wall. Can't do that. Gets another throw. Melbourne City seem to be using the block play a lot. Do you have any thoughts on that, Ben?
I mean, yeah, it's quite a consistent play. Quite easy to sometimes get through if you got a great set piece taker. Melbourne City have now interestingly swapped up Rebecca Evans and Luke David.
There's contact in the box. There's contact in the box. Santo is clearing away a penalty. Big chance here. Pressure stuff. You can tell the pressure was met to Santo. And he's getting a yellow card for it too. He's not happy about the call. He's got to let his head down there or else he'll be out. Rebecca Evans will be the penalty taker here. There's 5 minutes left in the first half. Santo, he can set up wherever he likes. I believe, though, he can't move before the before the ball comes into play. We'll see what happens as to what the current rules are.
You are allowed to move as long as you stay behind the goal line at all times.
There we go. That's the interpretation we'll use. Santo spins around. Evans goes. Great save. Great save by Santo Bongiovanni. Adelaide Comets bench goes into euphoria. Fantastic stuff from the Adelaide goalkeeper.
What an incredible save there. Pulling that one for the ages.
Read that played beautifully. Shut it down. Got it out. David now with the cross. Santo clearing. Pedersen put a shot. Didn't do so. Millett plays it forward. Now Santo going with Millett. He needs to be careful. Can't give away another foul or else he'll be gone. Now Mott battling with Santo. Santo plays it forward. David over the punch. Looking for Millett. Too wide for him. He lets it go. Just under 4 minutes left in this first half. An exciting half to say the least. One goal to Adelaide. The penalty saved by Santo Bongiovanni. Now he goes to Pedersen. Looks for the cross. David stays steady. Will be another throw.
Adelaide are playing a very, very mature style of play of football right now.
Mature and fast. A deadly combination to say the least. Now they slow it right down though.
Oh!
Santo goes himself once more.
Went again. Tried to see Rebecca Evans if she was napping on the near post there.
She read it better this time though. She kept it out. Pedersen though between the two defenders this time. That's a difficult position for Melbourne City to deal with. Surprised that Luke David hasn't called for position just to clear him out. Oh. Santo goes himself once more, but it's wide of the post.
So Tom, we've got just under 3 minutes to go before the half-time. What do you think Melbourne City need to do to really get themselves back in this match?
I think they just need to keep their heads down. Possibly try and slow it down. Adelaide wants a fast game. If you can slow it down, you might be able to just break their focus. Santo, though, gets it off at the front of Millett there. Beyond that, I don't really know. They haven't really done too much wrong. They won that penalty chance. Just Santo's class was what stopped it. Chantel looks for Santo. Mott gets involved.
Ball's not rolling. Ball's not rolling.
They need to get it rolling now. One other plan that I think Melbourne City might need to consider. They know that Santo's on the yellow. If they can, I don't know, get in his head perhaps. He might make a mistake, get himself sent off. Then you get an extra man on the park.
That was going to be my next question. The mentality of Santo Bongiovanni coming into this second half on a yellow. He's a very crucial player for Adelaide. He is the engine room. What do you think he needs to do to keep himself in the game?
Oh, I don't know. I think he just needs to take a deep breath and calm down. Saving that penalty certainly would have helped him. He would have got his head back in the game and not worried about that incident. The one thing I do know, I don't see any yellow shirts on players down there on the Adelaide bench, so they're not too worried about it. They were worried yesterday when Pedersen got the yellow. Shot there by Jatt, saved by Evans. Now she goes wide from Mott, played upfield.
With the clearance.
Chantel Bongiovanni plays it behind.
Brilliant ball to Pedersen.
Pedersen,
well played by Pedersen there.
He needs to keep it in.
Does that well.
Now battling with Evans, seconds left in the half.
Adelaide have slowed down this second half. The end of this first half. Well and truly.
When you've got your players in foul trouble and time running out, that's the best play you can do. No risks, and the best way to have no risks is for the ball to not be moving. Pedersen here, really mature stuff, not letting that ball out. Evans is going to have to wait. And she lets it out off of Pedersen. But Pedersen's probably taking a good 20, 30 seconds off the clock in doing so. I doubt he's 5 metres. Goes to Mott. Off the front of him, Pedersen once again can resume with Evans. And once again it slows to a crawl. Pedersen opening the door. Evans doesn't take it. Hit through the ball, no foul. Play on. Once again, Pedersen showing the door. Almost like he wants Evans to go that way. Chantel waiting in the wings for it if they do. And Santo as well. Evans needs to be careful with that back wheel. Now the ball pops out. Not able to play it forward. Great bit of work there. Chantel covering. Now Mott and Chantel Bongiovanni battle. She wins the ball. They use half-time, however. Adelaide bet the early goal. They maintain it through the entirety of the first half.
Just trust what's been working for them this week. And they're going to create chances. Chances will come for Melbourne City, 100% in this half.
Well, that's a little micro mistake there from Santo Bongiovanni. The ball didn't fed to anyone. Melbourne City fed the ball. He was very vocal then after the ball went out. He wants more from his team. He knows this match is not won yet. He ends up with the ball. Millett battling. Santo is out of the box here, so Chantel has to be careful. Avoid that too. Millett needs to be careful not to bash into Santo. Now he goes at Evans.
Beautiful play there by Evans.
Great play. Oh, that's nearly a goal.
Oh!
Great chance there by Millett. He's upset. He knew that was a big chance. Chantel was not ready for it. That ball came at her with pace. Just missed right at the post, however.
Less than a minute in, and Melbourne City have already had their first shot.
Well, that was always going to be the story. Santo looks for Chantel out wide. Mott ends up with
close
it.
to a two. Yes, it was there. Well won by Sean Mott.
Probably a smart 2-on-1, if anything, because nobody was home for Adelaide.
As I said, though, in the first half, you don't want to keep inviting a team like Melbourne City to have set pieces around their box, around your attacking box like this.
Well, Rebecca Evans there goes into the middle. She draws Santo wide. Now Millett's open for a shot. David goes to Millett. That's come off of Santo. Body on the line stuff. It should be brought back for the set ball, one would imagine. No, it isn't. It's a corner. I don't know if that's the right call. Santo certainly doesn't.
Santo's got to be careful. He's on a yellow card. He does not want to be sent off.
And I know Dave pretty well as a referee. He wouldn't like any of that funny stuff from players. David crossing. Evans misses the shot. Millett has a go. It's a 2-on-1. Bit of frustration possibly from Evans there. Very hard hit back in after the whistle. Big chance wasted once again. They've only got 18 minutes. Might seem like a lot of time in the context of the match, but that time can go away quite quickly. Santo and Mott now battling. Santo beats Mott. Now Evans involved. Santo's almost got it past her too. Mott though coming back, sweeping in. Good defence from him. Evans still battling Santo Bongiovanni. She's trying to get it off of him. Yeah, she does. Nobody there though. It's going to roll away, bounce away even.
That was well won out there by Evans, but fortunately she had no support.
Almost came off of her bar a little bit too quickly for anyone to properly react. Mott there trying to box in. Pedersen, Millett also there. Players everywhere in that little area. 2-on-1 surely going to be called at some point. Referee thinks about it, calls advantage instead. Santo battling with Evans.
And you can hear the Adelaide bench calling hold. All they want is Santo to really tie this game up. Adelaide are just going for the 1-0.
I do think it's a long time to play for the 1-0 though. You've got to get on the board still. You've got to play for scoreboard pressure. Time pressure not enough. Santo and Evans. Evans nearly gets it past Santo, using the wheel to her advantage, but not illegally. Evans does now pop it out. Goes to Mott. Santo gets it. Evans thinks about passing it, can't do so. It's a 2-on-1. Evans and Mott too close. Luke David here facing the near post. I would have thought you would have wanted to face the other way there, Luke. There's space behind Evans and she won't be able to see it. Mott's there on the wing. My apologies, Japp is there on the wing. Mott is kind of able to cover. If he does, it'll be another 2. Sancho thinks about going himself. Off the post and Evans. Japp there bounces it out of the play for the goal kick.
One thing I wonder if Melbourne City will look at doing is will they bring Luke David out to play outfield and maybe put Sean Mott back in the goal?
Well, it's a decision they'll have to make, and they'll have to make quickly. Only 15 and a half left. Mott plays the ball forward. Santo watches it roll out.
They also do have Chris Casares as an option on the bench. Will he come in and make an impact?
Fresh legs might be useful here. It's been a tiring pace so far. Adelaide have got a full contingent on the bench too. Will any of them see minutes in this epic match? Santo runs at Millett, almost past him. Millett needs to be careful. It's got out off of Santo, in fact. Melbourne with the throw. Very high press here from the two Adelaide wingers. Instead, the ball goes across the box to David.
That
Interesting
was
decision.
risky.
Interesting decision indeed. Santo now battling with Mott. He's just sitting there. That's how impressive he is. He can just stand there and players can't do anything about it. Santo and David now battling. David out of the box as the goalkeeper. And there's a chat being here about the contact between Millett and Pedersen. I personally haven't noticed it from here in the box. But the referee has.
Neither have I, but apparently looked like it was quite serious. He was quite stern. Dave, some people call him the Viking.
Well, the shot goes in. Saved by Evans.
Almost went through.
There was a hole there. Evans did well to stop it and put the ball
hits the
forward.
ball.
Chantel waiting patiently. Does well. Millett, contact. He's already been talked to about contact.
Here we go.
And he's walking. The referee is walking in the direction.
He's about to grab a card from his pocket.
He certainly
Will
thought
he
about
grab
it.
a card? I think he will.
He certainly thought about it.
No, he's decided not to.
Millett, they're playing a dangerous game.
Change of heart there.
Well, Millett and Pedersen once again are with each other. We'll keep an eye on them just to see if there is any contact happening. Santo plays to Santo. Mott engaging. He looks for the win. Little touch at bar there. Santo takes past Mott. Evans now. Santo tries to bait her out, but she reads it well. Goes to the sideline. Adelaide ball. 13 and a quarter minutes left. Time ticking away. Melbourne were really running clear on the board and they need to quickly. Santo taking his time, talking to his team. Now he goes down the wing. Pedersen crossing. Great defense. David plays it out. Santo back at David. David's got options on his right. Choosing not to. He thinks Santo's going to get to it first. Chooses to run instead. Down the left wing. Santo trying to push it out. He is
City
out.
ball.
City ball indeed.
That was a good run by Luke David. Really releasing the pressure.
Well, now he's going to push himself up here. Looks like they're going to go for it. They're going to play all four up. Evans a little bit defensive. Millett way out wide. Goes to Mott first. Cross comes in. Not enough power to beat Santo. David and Santo now battling. So David has injected himself into this one. There's 12 minutes for him to make an impact. Keeper on keeper. Santo still with it. He's happy just to battle all day. All day. David shoots.
To Millett. Oh!
Millett hits it back.
Oh!
David goes over the top. Well, if this was AFL, that would certainly be a fantastic goal.
It sure would be, Tom. Oh.
Unfortunately, though, this is power chair football. Only two dimensions are legal here. And we will have a set ball instead.
Barry Hall, eat your heart out.
Just waiting on the referee to clear the all clear. 11.5 minutes left.
Here we go, Mott.
Mott's almost won this here, you know. He's
Looks like it's off Melbourne City. It is.
It is. Fantastic
Sorry,
chance
off
for
Adelaide.
Melbourne. Fantastic chance for Melbourne now. Evans will be the one to take it. She approaches the ball.
David has come up and Mott has dropped back.
You need to be careful though. David is the registered goalkeeper. He has a shot. Nearly finds that near post.
They play for the corner very nicely there.
Once again, though, it's a near post ball that's nearly gone behind the player that scores again. This time it's Adelaide that need to be careful.
Millett really has to be on it. This may be his one real opportunity to score.
Well, it's gone to David instead. Hits it at Chantel. Shoots again. Misses wide. 2-on-1 anyway.
That was a really tight call there, to be honest.
Look, it was close. And substitutions
Yeah,
now. It's Adelaide going to the bench. But no, it's Melbourne. My apologies. It's Mott coming off.
No, they are changing goalkeepers. As I
Yes.
said, that could have been a tactic. They've gone for this tactic a few times this week, Sean, as well. So they're really looking a bit more for the attacking prowess of Luke David coming up and being more influential, I think.
They need to make this sub really quickly, though. Time ticking away. Santo receiving instructions from the Adelaide box. Possibly need some adjustments done too.
It's quite the unique thing here in poucher football, isn't it?
Well, you never see goalkeepers being changed like this in the running game.
No. Hopefully Sean's got his gloves ready.
Well, they've certainly got the shirts changed over pretty quickly. Might want to hire these guys as a Bathurst pit crew, perhaps. We're breaking out all the different sports references here at the Power Chair Football Club Championships in 2023.
We have motor racing. We have AFL.
We'll get some more in by the end of the week, I'm sure. Play over now to continue about a minute or so, at least after the last play. Santo and Evans battling in the middle of the park. Evans plays it out wide. Nobody there, though. Adelaide ball.
Now, Tom, what do you think Melbourne City are looking for now with Luke David transitioning to the midfield?
Well, David's most definitely a very talented player. They'll just be looking for him to spark something. Santo, Evans. Santo now with it. David engaging. Ball's popped away. Santo and David will still battle all the way to the sideline. David keeps it in. He finds Evans. Goes back to David. 2-on-1 though. They were too close.
They're just as you think Melbourne City getting into a bit of rhythm, something happens, doesn't it, Tom?
They're almost being their own worst enemy at the moment. 8.5 to go. Will Adelaide get home? Chantel to Santo. Nearly a 2-on-1. Should be advantage. Whistle in the mouth. No advantage, so it will be brought back.
And as we've said before, this result could be quite crucial for the top 5 finish.
Certainly will. Santo talking to Pedersen out wide. That's not where he's going to go, though. Mott, though, reads it well. Santo. Evans engaging once more. No passes for Santo. Evans, though, is the one trying to get through. Santo just has the ball on his back wheel. David plays it forward. Millet's there. He has a go. Santo saved him. Millet out of the way. Melbourne ball. David there. He would have looked towards Millet, but Japs boxed him in. Good read by him, but he needs to be careful. There's 2-on-1s everywhere in that Adelaide defence if they find it. David goes towards Millet. He lets it go past him. Santos hit it out.
Nicely. Melbourne City now have a great attacking set-piece opportunity.
That they do. They've won it well.
Can Adelaide stay strong like they have for the entire 33 minutes of this game so far?
They will certainly hope so. Evans now lurking the other side of Pedersen.
Something different here. What is she doing?
Well, every time they've run the block play, they haven't actually used the block play. They go backwards. Pedersen, well read. Well read by Pedersen. Goes out for a throw. That's the one thing about the Melbourne block play. The block play hasn't actually been the play. It's been to go the other direction. I'm surprised they haven't pulled the trigger at some point yet with the moving block. David to Mott. Plays wide. Evans is there. She plays back for Mott. He plays forward. No power though. Jack intercepting. Nobody there. David now running with Jack. The 2 green barred chairs. David plays it off with Jack. Evans, there's contact in the back. Pedersen and Miller. I don't know which one it was. There's a yellow card being produced, however.
It's to Jap.
It's gone against Jap. I hope you heard what that was for, Ben, because I didn't actually see it.
I've got a feeling Jap may have reversed straight into Luke David off the ball.
Righto.
Didn't quite catch it outside of my eye either, Tom, but...
If that was the case, that would certainly be a yellow word of defence. Dimitri can tell you all about that from last year.
He can.
David, Evans, plays it long. Santo, putting it out. That makes 2 yellow cards now for Adelaide. They've got 5.5 to go.
And you can see now Adelaide are really being pushed back in their defensive formation.
I am very surprised that we haven't seen a time-wasting sub yet from Adelaide. Mellett with the shot. Put out by Santo.
Almost got through there.
Momentum has definitely been with Melbourne in the past few minutes. been a long time since the ball's been
What can
down
they
this
do?
end proper. They need to find something here, though.
Even right now, Millett has to be right on the edge of that box, not to give it 2-on-1. Not giving themselves a lot of space right now.
6 metres is a lot more than you usually think. That's too close to Chantel. She puts it out. Will be a Melbourne throw, but it's not as good a position as they would have liked. It was the right play, and now we're waiting. Two siblings just hit each other in the background. Santos called for position. That's what's happened. Evans doesn't want to give him any more than he needs.
Look, David now with the shot.
Santo.
Over to Millett. Millett shoots!
Saved by Chantel. Evans is still there. Back to Millett. There's the punch. It's a bit wayward.
There's no one there. Where's Luke David?
Well, he was down the wing. Evans was the target, but it's gone past her. Pedersen kept it in brilliantly. Now Millett. It's gone behind Evans, so Millett has to chase after it. Now he's engaged with Santo. It's behind Millett. Great spin there.
Can he release the ball?
Oh, Santo doesn't want
Attempts
to. Evans trying to get it past Santo. Santo
She
reverses.
gets it past.
Now Millett's there. He's got out to step.
Shots! Oh,
Great save by Santo. It goes out for a throw. Good defense. Didn't expect the full 360 from Millett, but that's what he did. David now goes down the wing for Evans. Cross comes in. Doesn't find the hole.
gone out for a
Chantel
corner.
puts it out for the corner.
Melbourne City are really pushing for the equaliser here. Will it come off?
Wouldn't the Melbourne bench go into... Wouldn't they just blow up if they do get this goal?
I think you'll see a few jumps and claps from Skip Fulton, their manager.
Cross comes in. David. Millett's there. Misses. And now it's gone out off of Chantel.
Well played by Chantel. Well played.
Nearly a
Chantel's
two.
on the run. She's come all the way.
Well, Santos stayed back here. Smart decision from the man on the yellow card in the yellow shirt. David trying to get it past Chantel. Still battling. 3 to go. Running at the box. 2-on-1 surely if there's no goal. He gets it past Santo. It's rolled away. In fact, no 2-on-1. Santo is the goalkeeper, of course. Evans and David talking about precision the key here with 2:37 left. David to Evans. Pedersen hits it out of play once again, looking for the sky. Evans, David, crossing. He'll cross at the end. This time to the top of the box. Mike plays it back in. All 4 Melbourne players up now. Once again looking for Mike.
David with a shot.
Spin,
Oh!
save! He tries to go over the top. That one's off of Chantel. Play on. David crossing once again. Mike out wide. David shoots.
Oh!
Saved by Santo.
What amazing defence by Adelaide Comets there.
I think Mike probably should have had a go first time. Sending it back to David probably allowed Adelaide that crucial half a second more to set up.
Mott really should have gone short either at goal or across to Millett. He was open.
Well, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Doesn't matter now. Less than 2 to go. David crossing. Santo clearing.
Sean Mott on the 360. Can he do it? No.
Too far away.
Too far. That's pressure releasing there by Adelaide.
And that may just see them home. They should be able to keep the ball at this end. Lots of noise from both benches now. Mike plays it forward. Santo's there. Millett engaging with Santo. Winning territory. Flicks it out the back for Mike. Behind. Millett. Too late.
Oh, 2-on-1. That's 2-on-1. Too close once again.
And the cracks appearing now in Melbourne.
It's all sort of fallen apart from Melbourne City this afternoon, hasn't it, Tom, unfortunately?
They've played so well, but when the pressures come on, they've cracked first.
Credit to Adelaide, though. This has been a higher quality game from them.
And that's just what happens when you score early. David looking for Evans, played off the back of Santo. David once more, can't get the pass, Jap. Pedersen looking for Jap, doesn't shoot. David plays it forward, 2-on-1. Adelaide bench going ecstatic. Every second ticked away is a second that Melbourne doesn't have. Santo, can he deal the final blow here? Can he make it 2? It's indirect, so he needs a teammate. Goes wide. Plays between Millett and Jack. Goal kick.
And you can see here is with the goal kick, Adelaide are very, very condensed. All in the middle.
Well, if they clip away at 2, they don't care. That's another 5 seconds off. Santo puts it out. Another set piece. Melbourne need to be really up-tempo now.
Not much left on the clock.
David goes to Pedersen. Jack trying to play it out. He slows it right down. David crosses. Evans looking for Millett. Back to Evans. Shot chance. Goes to Millett once more. Plays off of Santo. That should be it, surely. David goes wide. Evans shoots.
She scores! Oh! On the hooter!
What a finish to this match. That is it.
Oh.
A last clip of the ground goal by Rebecca Evans sees this finish 1-1.
Wow. What a game, Tom. What a game.